Hey, shalom, shalom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem YAHAWAH. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, who learned the truth of the gospel of YAHAWASHI from, and peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the house of David, which is the elect, the men, women, and children that are predestined to receive salvation and to be the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven, which is the kingdom of Israel. It's the brother Itazawam. Quick news update and prophecy. It's coming from Business Insider. Came out, I believe that would be either today, was that yesterday? Today, actually, 6/22. Says Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey believes hyperinflation is an impending threat to the U.S. economy and will change everything. Okay, so this is coming from somebody who is well known, in these in the financial world, okay, in the business world, and he is now warning that hyperinflation is an impending threat to the U.S. economy. Now let's see what this word impending means. Just type it up on Google. Impending. Let's see what pops up. It says, of an event regarded as threatening or significant about to happen, forthcoming. Okay? So basically an event that is about to happen that is forthcoming. So when we talk about hyperinflation, when we talk about, these famines, all right, induced famines, when we speak about, the economy collapsing, well, we was already saying this, before we got to this point in the society right now, because the Lord has already, prophesied through the words of his prophets that these things were, coming to Babylon the Great. So now wherever you look, you got more and more of these so-called experts and analysts saying the same thing, because the writing is on the wall. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There is no maybes or possibilities. This is something that is forthcoming, as you see him saying right here. So let's run through this real quick. It says, according to to Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, inflation in the United States is soon going to get considerably worse. In a tweet on Friday, he wrote, hyperinflation is going to change everything, adding that it's happening. Okay, and we can clearly see that it's happening when you see the prices of gas, when you see, the prices of meats, when you see the prices of lumber, everything in all different sectors of this economy, things are going up. All right. And multiple different people. Okay. I posted a video on Friday about a billionaire supermarket CEO said that he believes prices are going to go up 10% within the next 60 days. All right. That's not some small chump change, man. And especially to the people who are already on the lower side of the economic pool, which is mainly made up of who? Israelites. You Jacob. Okay, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right. I was watching a video earlier today, and they were saying that when these things happen, it's going to impact the poor even worse. And who is the poor? All right. Who is the needy? That's Israel, especially here in Babylon, but really throughout the four corners of the earth. So it says hyperinflation is when inflation, the increasing price of goods and services, rise uncontrollably for a period of time. And the same thing that happened in Venezuela is what's about to embark here in America, man. All right. And we, like I said, through the spirit and power of Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem YAHAWAH, the Holy Spirit that's given us the eyes to see and the ears to hear, we have been warning of these things for a very long time, starting with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone on down. All right. Giving warning to our people about the impending wrath and the impending hell breaking loose in this place, man. And not just saying, oh, the hell's going to break loose, but letting you know how to escape the hell, letting you know where your refuge is in a time of trouble. Let me get that real quick. All right, because now you're starting to see that the things that we have been saying is no longer a a futuristic, prophecy for far off. Actually, yeah, let me read this and then I get that. Ezekiel 3 verse 17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth. Okay. And how have we heard the word at the Lord's mouth? By way of the word of the Lord, which is these scriptures, man. Which YAHAWASHI is the embodiment, is the flesh, the word made flesh. Okay, so it says, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. So we have been giving warning unto our people about what's about to go down. Now you read in Ezekiel 12 verse 26, it says, again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision is the vision that he seeth is for many days to come. He prophesieth of times that are far off. And you have many people who have said that to us. So y'all been saying this, and nothing has changed. All right, same thing that was that Peter talked about. Okay, that they say where's the promise of his coming? Well, guess what? These things that you're seeing right now, these different types of calamities that are impending. All right, is the promise of YAHAWASHI's coming, because he has warned us that before he returns, all these things were going to take place on the earth. It's going to be a time like never before, tribulation like never before, trouble like never before. All right. So it says, therefore, unto them saith the Lord Yahweh power, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith Yahweh power. Okay, so this is why you're seeing this, these people, elites of these industries are speaking like this, because this is what is coming down, man. And these CEOs, of these, multi-billionaire companies, they're insiders. All right, Jerome Powell last year, they just came out that he sold, $1 million worth of stocks before something happened. I forget exactly what happened, but he sold $1 million worth of stocks in something, man, before something actually, took place, because they have the inside scoop on what is happening in the economy. Okay, so it says, it is typically caused by an initial trigger, such as a war, social uprising, or supply shock, which all that is happening right now. And an event that unexpectedly leads to a sudden increase or decrease in the supply of goods or services. Dorsey comments comes amid disruption to the supply chain, which keeps prices rising higher. All right, all those ship containers that are on the various different docks all across Babylon the Great. Okay, social uprising is happening all across the world and Babylon the Great. All right, war, the rumors of war, the tensions between NATO, Russia, Iran, Israel, China, America, okay, over Taiwan, all right, North Korea, all these things, that's war, man. All right, and these things, as it says here, infects the economy, and it can cause prices of goods and services to rise uncontrollably for a period of time. You see? So this is what we are about to face, man. It says, I'm going to jump. It says the U.S. economy has been affected by supply bottlenecks, which are troubling businesses and consumers. Americans who held back from spending through the Delta variant surge have begun buying more products again. In fact, they are spending more than ever before. Yet massive order backlogs and ship buildups at key ports have kept companies from matching supply with consumer surging demand. Yeah, and that's because they're inducing this inflation, which is going to turn into hyperinflation. All right, because they want this great reset. It says, in a response to a user comment, Dorsey added that he sees inflation escalating around the world too. It will happen in the U.S. soon, so the world, he tweeted. All right, so it says, at a recent virtual conference, Powell, which is the Federal Reserve chairman, added that inflation pressures are likely to last longer than previously expected. And they always say that. Before it was supposed to be for 3 months, it was transitory, and now it's going to do what? And that they could run well into next year. See, these are forges of lies, man. All right. That's why we're not to trust the broken reed of Egypt, man. lean on the broken staff of Egypt. We're supposed to trust in Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahawashi, in his word and what he has said, and look for him for protection, look for him for deliverance, look for him for all of our needs and our wants. Because we can clearly see that the Lord is bringing this place down, man. And evil and only an evil has come. So I just want to bring this out real quick. We in beautiful times. Stay locked in, stay watching, stay praying that you are found worthy to escape these things, man. Because as you can clearly see, these things are coming. They are impending on this place. And the Lord has set out judgment for this place for utter destruction. There is no healing Babylon. Okay, so with that, call Lord Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahawashi, Ba'Shem Rakakudash, Shalom.